Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, and here are my predictions for this weekend's championship matches. Let's start with tonight's match, Rotherham versus Plymouth Argyle. Well, if Rotherham lose tonight, they'll be relegated. They won on Easter Monday. They avoided putting off the inevitable, but but if they lose tonight, well, that'll be goodbye Rotherham, who'll be playing in League One next season. Rotherham have had a terrible season. No wonder they're bottom of the championship, facing relegation. Rotherham have only won 4, lost 25, which says it all about Rotherham. No wonder they're facing relegation. And Plymouth, well, Plymouth are no better off at the moment. They are 4 from bottom. They're not safe yet. It only wants Huddersfield to win and win tomorrow, then Plymouth could find themselves in the bottom 3. I did predict at the start of the season that I thought Plymouth would be relegated. I did say in my predictions at the start of the season. I'm still going to stick with that. But then again, you know, the championship, it's anybody can beat anybody. Plymouth, they've won 10, lost 19. This one, I'm going to go for Rotherham 1, Plymouth 2. Plymouth to win 2-1. Norwich City versus Ipswich Town. Well, Norwich are in the playoff place, and of course Ipswich, they are top. It looks like it's going to be an exciting end to the championship. Who will win the championship? You got Ipswich, like I said, Ipswich are top, Leeds are second, and Leicester are third. Norwich have won 19, lost 4. Ipswich have won 26, lost 5. This one I'm going to go for Norwich 1, Ipswich 3. Blackburn Rovers versus Southampton. Well, Blackburn are 17th. Southampton are in the playoff places. They are 4th. But of course, Blackburn beat Sunderland on Monday. At Southampton, they lost to Ipswich. Blackburn have won 12, lost 19. Southampton have won 22, lost 8. This one I'm going to go for Blackburn Rovers 0, Southampton 1. Cardiff City versus Hull City. Well, Cardiff are 11th, Hull are 10th. Cardiff have won 17, lost 8. I can't see Hull gate crashing the playoff places. I'm way off the pace. Hull have won 16, lost 13. This one I'm going to go for Cardiff. Cardiff 2, Hull 0. Coventry City versus Leeds. Well, of course, Coventry are 7th and Leeds are 2nd. Coventry have won 16, lost 11. Leeds have won 26, lost 6. This one I'm going to go for Coventry 0, Leeds 2. Huddersfield versus Millwall. Well, of course, Huddersfield are third from bottom, and Millwall are 19th. It's easy to see why Huddersfield are struggling this season. They've only won 8, lost 16, whereas Millwall have won 11, lost 18. If Huddersfield were to lose tomorrow, Huddersfield could find themselves heading to League One. Huddersfield was one of my teams to be relegated actually at the start of the season, so I'm still going to stick with that. I'm still going to say Huddersfield will be playing in League One next season. At the moment, Huddersfield have got 40 points, but normally teams who want to avoid relegation from the champion need at least 45 points to survive. But anyway, this one I'm going to go for Huddersfield 1, Millwall 0. I'm going to go for 1-0 to Huddersfield. Leicester City versus Birmingham City. Well, Leicester got back to winning ways on Monday when they beat Norwich. And of course, Leicester at the moment, they are third. And Birmingham City, they are 20th. I'm pretty close to being relegated as well. They need results, Birmingham do, but I can't see them getting anything against Leicester tomorrow. Leicester have won 27, lost 8. Birmingham have won 11, lost 20. This one I'm going to go for Leicester. Leicester 2, Birmingham 0. Middlesbrough versus Swansea. Well, Middlesbrough are 9th. Swansea are 15th. Middlesbrough have won 17, lost 16. Swansea have won 12, lost 17. This one I'm going to go for Middlesbrough 0, Swansea 2. I'm going to go for Swansea to win. Queen's Park Rangers versus Sheffield Wednesday. Well, Queen's Park Rangers at the moment are 16th and they are almost safe from relegation. A win tomorrow against Sheffield Wednesday, they will make them safe. As for Sheffield Wednesday, well, they lose tomorrow, they will be edging closer to back to League One again. Queen's Park Rangers have won 12, lost 18. Sheffield Wednesday, well, Sheffield Wednesday are like Rotherham. They've had a terrible season. They were another one of my predictions to be relegated, and it looks like that it might happen, I think. Like I said, if they lose tomorrow, they'll be edging closer to the League One. This one I'm going to go for Queen's Park Rangers. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Stoke City versus West Bromwich Albion. Well, Stoke are 18th, and of course Albion are 5th. We're in the playoffs places. Stoke have won 12, lost 19. Albion have drawn 19 and lost 10. Albion have drawn their 2 Easter matches. Last Friday we drew with Millwall, and on Monday, Easter Monday, we drew with Watford. And of course, Albion haven't got a very good record against Stoke. We we never seem to beat them. We have on a few occasions, but it doesn't happen very often. This is a must-win match for Albion. They can't afford to drop any points tomorrow if we want to finish in the playoffs. This one I'm going to go for, and of course Stoke, they want wins as well for different reasons. They're trying to avoid relegation. This one I'm going to go for Stoke 1, Albion 0. Sunderland versus Bristol City. Well, Sunderland are 13th. Bristol City, they are above them in 12th. And I don't know what's happened to Sunderland this season, but they finished in the playoff places last year. But this season, it's all gone wrong for them. I think it's all gone wrong since they sacked Tony Mowbray. I can't understand why they sacked him for. If they hadn't sacked him, I think Sunderland would have probably had an outside chance of finishing the playoff places if he was still there. But the Sunderland board panic, and of course the Sunderland fans, they are not happy. They're not happy the way the club's been run, and of course they didn't have a very good result Easter Monday. They lost 5-1 to Blackburn Rovers. Sunderland of 115 lost 19. Bristol City of 115 lost 17. This one I'm going to go for Sunderland 0, Bristol City 1. I'm going to go for Bristol City to win. Watford versus Preston North End. Of course, Watford drew with Albion Easter Monday. Watford 14th, and Preston are 8th. They're not too far away from the playoff places, but I don't think they'll finish there. Watford of 112 lost 14. Preston of 117 and lost 14. Now this one I'm going to go for a draw. Watford 1, Preston 1. Well, that's the end of my predictions for this weekend's championship matches. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another video.